Turning back overseas, Finland's prime minister says she's gone so far as to take a drug test after leaked video showed her dancing and partying with friends. Prime Minister Sanna Marin's political opponents have seized on the private footage, saying that the 36-year-old's behavior is unbecoming of a prime minister. CNN's Melissa Bell has been covering this story for us. Melissa, we understand that the prime minister just spoke about this scandal, and scandal for so many, but she seems to be downplaying it and calling it a private matter.
Calling it a private matter, and I think it's worth noting, Alex, that even before this video became public, which she regrets, and we'll come to that in a moment, Sanna Marin had been the subject of a great deal of attention, simply because when she became the world's youngest prime minister at the time in 2019, she was 34, and even then stood out in family photos with other leaders. A lot was made of her looks. Of course, this latest video that's come out takes that to a whole new level. You can see the Finnish Prime Minister at a private party dancing boisterously, she's recognized. But she's also put out a statement saying that she feels quite strongly that these videos are private, that they were filmed in a private space, and that she resents the fact that they've been made public. She also points out, Alex, that she did nothing illegal. There was a lot of speculation when the video first emerged that there may have been drugs consumed at the party. As you say, she's now spoken directly to that, pointing out that this was a weekend when she had no serious meetings and she was simply doing what any 36-year-old would do, which is enjoying times with her friends. But she has agreed to take that drugs test.
I consider these accusations to be very serious, and though I consider the demand for a drug test unjust, for my own legal protection and to clear up any doubts, I have taken a drug test today, the results of which will come in about a week.
Sanna Marin adding that she never used drugs even in her teenage years. Now, the question is how much political damage this does her. There are other incidents we can remember, most recently Boris Johnson, who in the end, after many leaks about many parties that, remember, Alex, were illegal because they took place under lockdown, in the end paid the political cost. But it took a long time, and perhaps closer to home, Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez, you'll remember when she first entered Congress, that video that emerged of her dancing, that she managed to turn against her detractors. Now, it seems that the Finnish Prime Minister is following a similar route, saying, look, I am doing normal things of my age. I am as I am. I will continue being who I am. And I just hope that people will accept that. For the time being, she retains the crucial support of her party. And only last week was voted by one of Germany's leading publications the coolest prime minister in the world. There may be a generational divide here, but there's also a question of a woman who's been the heart of controversy, not just for the party, but in the past for the way she's dressed. And it may be that the world is just not used to seeing such young women in power, Alex.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, she's been seen in clubs, she's been seen at music festivals, so many people praising her for living as 36-year-olds should do. And then on the other hand, she is a prime minister.